guys, it's Emily, and welcome to my contemporary-a-thon reading vlog. Let's start off with my TBR. I have 4 books on my TBR for the week. I don't really plan on reading more than that. I could, but I doubt it. But here are the 4 books I plan on reading, and I'll talk a bit about them. So I think I have books for all of the challenges. I hope so. The first book I have in my TBR is The Bride Test by Helen Huang. This is an adult contemporary, and it's about this boy named Kai who has autism and Asperger's. Kai's mom, she's in Vietnam, and she comes across Esme. She's like, if I pay you, will you go and like try to get my son to marry you or something like that. So it's kind of like a marriage of convenience situation. So far, I really love this book. I am loving this book so much. I was listening to the audiobook throughout the week. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be able to just listen to it throughout the whole week. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna end up finishing it tonight because I'm so into the story. I absolutely adore it. I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I'm pretty confident with that. I love it so much. It's just making me happy. I haven't really read a book that's made me happy a lot recently, just because I think there's some books that make me somewhat happy, but they haven't come to this extent of happiness that I feel when reading this book. I think just because I was doing my whole Goodreads challenge, and that was fun and all, but I was reading a lot of books I didn't like for that. So this book is just a cutesy, fluffy, fun time. I'm going to dive back into it. I'm farther now. I think I'm on chapter 16. I'm on page 158. I'm already halfway through it. I was listening to it last night and I was kind of addicted. I was trying to had it on a sleep timer. I put it on my sleep timer multiple times. I was expecting to fall asleep. My brain did not want to shut off. I guess I was too addicted to reading this book. I'm loving it so far. I'm excited to continue more on with this book. I haven't really read a lot of adult contemporary romance. I don't really reach for that genre just because I'm 18, so I'm just kind of jumping into that, seeing if I like that. I don't know. So I'm enjoying this one so far. So there's some other books that I do want to pick up from this genre. So far, love this book. This counts for the challenges. It's a diverse book, I believe, because the main characters are both Vietnamese. I'm pretty sure the love interest is Vietnamese. Kai is autistic and has Asperger's. It's from a new-to-you author. I've never read a Helen Huang book. There's an illustrated cover. It was beloved by a member of the community because I know Chandler from Chandler Ainsley loves this book. I know Jessica from Peace Loves Books loves this book. They all loved it. I've seen so many people who love this book, and I'm glad I'm loving it too, so I'm very excited to read more of this book. Then I have Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. This book is about a boy and a girl. I think they run into each other, end up exchanging numbers, and then they kind of start this online texting relationship, and then it forms into something more, and it sounds just really cute and fluffy, and I've been wanting to read this book for a while now, so I'm glad I have it, but I have to return it to the library in 3 days, so I need to finish this as soon as possible. This counts for the illustrated cover, new to the author, diverse, the main character is Korean. So far, it's good. I haven't really read a lot of it, but I'm going to try to dive more into it tonight while I try to upload my video. Hopefully I can read more of this. And I have Take Me There by Suzanne Colasanti. This book is about a friends to lovers thing, and I think the girl likes somebody else, but then there's a whole will they won't they kind of thing with her best friend. So I am trash for that. I realized I got this book forever ago, before I was even super into friends to lovers, and then I found out it was a friends to lovers book recently, so it's been on my TBR for a little while now, and I've been really wanting to get to it for a while, so I'm hopefully going to get to it this week. It's by a new to me author, but I feel that's the only thing. Oh, and there's green on is there green on the cover? There's the slightest bit of green on the books, and then there's green on the spine for sure. It's a backlist contemporary, as I've owned this book for definitely more than a year, more than 2 years probably. And then the last book I have in my TBR is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This is mainly for the hard-hitting contemporary challenge, but all I really know, I think, is that the main characters are depressed. But I want to read it before the movie comes out, because the movie comes out at the end of the month. I am a bit apprehensive though, as I've been reading some hard-hitting contemporaries lately, and I have not liked them at all. Any of the hard-hitting contemporaries that I think I have read, I've given 3 stars. Current books in my TBR, I might add a book just because I feel I'm going to finish The Bride Test. So I couldn't find an audiobook for any of the other ones, but I do have The Silence Between Us by Alison Gervis, which is about a girl who's deaf, which that's all I really know about it, but it's by Alison Gervis, who I love. And I think it has green on the cover for sure. It's first in the sense that there's definitely a character. There's it's illustrated cover, and my sister enjoyed it, so is it beloved? I guess. That's my TBR for the moment. What's nice about this week is I have a 4-day weekend, so I have the day off on Valentine's Day, but my friend's coming over then, but I should hopefully get some more reading done. I have a somewhat busy week, I guess. It's just like I know I won't get any reading done on Thursday for sure. Probably not a lot, if anything, on Wednesday. The rest of the week, probably a lot better. Today's Monday. It's the first day of the reading thon. It's 4:56, so it's like almost 5 p.m. now. So right now I'm trying to upload my video for the Goodreads thing, and then I would also really like to edit my wrap up and my 24-hour readathon vlog. So I currently have to save my video, so most of my night's probably spent doing that, so I'll be listening to my audiobook of The Bride Test, and I'm also going to be reading Emergency Contact. So it's day 2 of Contemporary Thon. I haven't really done any reading. I have still my 2 main books on my TBR, which is Emergency Contact and The Bride Test. I read a lot yesterday, though. I read like 100 pages of The Bride Test, so I'm on page 205 currently. I'm almost finished this book, but I'm really enjoying it. It's so cute and fluffy, which you hopefully know is something I just love in a contemporary. I really liked this book, which is making me want to pick up the other books in the series, because I just really liked this one. I love them together, and I love this book. It just makes me so happy when I'm reading it. I think the last time I read a book that was like this high up that I loved so much was probably Take a Bow. So I didn't rate like any books 5 stars in January, so I'm glad I finally found something that I'm really enjoying. So tonight I need to pick up Emergency Contact. I think I read like a bit of it last night, but I'm on page 14, and I need to finish this book in like 2 days, so I'm going to try to read as much as I can of this tonight. I'd love to finish it, but I don't think that's going to happen. I have some stuff I have to do. This is like 294 pages, so it's almost like, or 394 pages, so it's almost 400 pages. So at least if I can get like most of it done tonight, that would be great. I would like to finish this before I have to return it, because I don't want to get it out again. I haven't really read a lot of this. I haven't met yet, but like I'm enjoying the characters so far. So I really hope I love this. I'm really been excited to read this book for a while, because like it contains an online relationship, which I just seem to love in books, like especially when like whether you know who the person is or you don't know who the person is, and you're just like engaged in like an online relationship, like I don't know, like a friendship and stuff like that, because like I feel like those are slow burns. My goal is to finish it by the 13th, which is in 2 days, because today's Tuesday. The goal is to finish this book and also finish The Bride Test. So I haven't read anything today. I read a page of Emergency Contact, but other than that, no. Today was busy, as I knew it was going to be busy. Like I don't really have plans to read today or tomorrow, just because they're just really busy. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I have 100% plans to read. I am currently, I decided to keep my book overdue. I'm such a sinner. But I'm gonna pay the fees. I always pay the fees, so like I can do that. I just want to keep Emergency Contact for like another day, and then I'll return it on Friday. I just didn't have time today at all. Like I had one spare, but I was basically booked like the whole day. I didn't have time to save my video, which I'm kind of sad about. But I'm gonna upload it on the weekend. I feel too. I don't want to deal with that right now, so it's just gonna go up on the weekend. I had a lot of stresses involving this video that I want to put up for you guys, which you probably will have seen by this point, but it's my whole like Goodreads video. That video took me like a month and a bit to film. It took me like a long time to film, so I'm kind of happy to be done with it, because it just took me so long to be filmed, and I just want you guys to see it, because I'm like really proud with how it turned out. I've edited it, I saved it, and then I went to upload it, and I kept having issues, so then I realized there was a problem with the video, and it didn't save properly, so I still have the editor version, so I just have to resave it, so I don't have to like re-edit anything, which is good, because otherwise that would have driven me mad. I need to resave the entire video and then re-upload it again. I could have finished The Bride Test by this point, but I haven't. I just didn't feel like listening to an audiobook, and because I feel like I'm not going to concentrate, and it was like a lot of things that I just like really needed to concentrate on, but I'm going to try listening to it tomorrow. Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. I didn't update yesterday, but like we already knew that I wasn't going to, so I didn't really expect myself to read a lot. I am disappointed I didn't really listen to my audiobook this week, but I was kind of just like not in the mood whenever I went to school. I don't know. Let's show you my dogs because I don't know how much I've done that this vlog. I don't think I've done it a lot because I haven't really updated you guys a lot. But here's Teddykins, as per usual. He's just a cutie. Hi. And then we got Miss Princess over here. Say hi, Chloe. Hi. Aw, she's so cute. And we got Mr. Steve. Hi, buddy. Yeah, isn't he adorable? But I'm home today because we got the day off from school, and then my friend's coming over today, which I'm really excited about. We're going to bake some cookies, so that will go a lot better than my reading rush video did, because I've made these cookies like multiple times now, but the first time they actually didn't turn out well, so I just am okay at baking, I guess. We're gonna watch the P.S. I Still Love You movie for To All the Boys I Loved Before. I've read the books. I read them a couple years ago now. I made a reading vlog on the first one, if you're interested, where I go in depth if you want to hear what I thought of that series, but the second one was my favorite, so I'm really excited for this one more than I was for the first movie, so I'm really excited to see it. As for right now, it's like, I don't know, 8 a.m., almost 9 a.m., so I just have my coffee with hot chocolate. I don't know if anyone's curious what I put in my coffee. I don't like coffee, and like I've kind of like started, like I somewhat like coffee, but like I don't really like the taste of it anymore. Like I need to add a bunch of other things into it to make me like it. So I usually add in hot chocolate and then either eggnog, or lately we found these like at like our grocery store. There's like this Bailey's stuff, so I like that. French vanilla one's probably my favorite, but they're all really good. I haven't read anything. I wasn't going to have time. And to show you how much time I did not have, I woke up, well, first talk about my day yesterday. If you want to hear about my day, I woke up at 6 in the morning and then left my house at 7 for band, then was at school all day, had drama after school, then went, like I didn't even come home in between. I went straight to youth group because I'm on the worship team, which was a lot of fun, and then I was at youth group till 9 p.m. For those of you who don't know, I'm just a volunteer youth leader, so that's why I'm at youth twice a week. Because if you're confused about that, I'm a youth leader and I'm still in grade 12, so going youth group. So that's why I'm at youth twice a week. And then I got home and I was just tired. I think after that, I don't remember a lot. I think I was watching some TikToks, but like that was all I was up to. Like I played one episode of Zayn in the morning, but like that was all I had time for. I just played Zayn's this morning, and it was really good. As for a reading update, I want to finish Emergency Contact today is the main one, and then the Bride Test hopefully too. Currently, I'm watching YouTube as I save my video because I've had some issues with my videos. I had to resave it. So, well, luckily, there was only one video that had to load into the editor, so it wasn't like I don't know, sometimes my videos have to reload into my editor and it's so annoying. I'm going to save it on my laptop and then I'm going to upload it on my computer upstairs because that's like a lot faster and it will go a lot faster. I'm also watching Books of Law's new video because that was released, so I'm going to do that while drinking my coffee, and then I'm going to get to reading. Remember at the beginning of this reading-a-thon when I was kicking into high gear and I was reading a bunch? Haven't been doing that. It is like 2:30 p.m. now. My friend's coming over soon. She's leaving, getting ready to leave. So she should be here in a bit. So I have time to kill after I rewatched the To All the Boys I Loved Before movie because we're watching the sequel today, which I'm very excited about to see because I haven't had time the past couple days to see it. So I was just like, oh, why don't we just watch it together? Because it's Valentine's Day, so I feel like this is just the perfect time to watch this movie. I'm on page 20 of Emergency Contact, and I haven't gotten into it yet, but I'm only 20 pages in, so I can't really judge it quite yet. I was hoping it'd grab my attention more, and it's just like not, which is sucky. I just want it to like pull me in and make me interested. So I'm going to try and read more of Emergency Contact. Also, my video is still saving, but it's almost in saving. So then I can upload it, and hopefully you guys will see it today. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Okay. Can't really see them, but these definitely look better than my brownies did, so. Oh, it's fogged up the camera. It's Saturday. I haven't read a lot since yesterday. I told you guys I was going to read some more I read a bit. I've been reading Emergency Contact today because I'm like trying to finish this today so I can return it to the library tomorrow. I'm 50 pages into it. I'm on page 57, so it's starting to pick up. The characters have now met. I was like, I'm comparing it to some thing on episode. I originally thought I was comparing it to like Earl Grey Tea on episode and her writing style, maybe because like I saw her post about a new book this morning that she's releasing. I was like, I'm comparing it to some thing on episode. I originally thought I was comparing it to like Earl Grey Tea on episode and her writing style, maybe because like I saw her post about a new book this morning that she's releasing. I don't know why I was comparing it to that, but then I realized, I'm like, no, it's not Earl Grey Tea, but like it's reminding me of Dare to Dream by I think Sarah Robinson. I think an episode. This is like a role reversal of that. Dare to Dream has a very similar plot line. It seems like a role reversal of that because like it kind of follows these two characters who kind of like one is going to college and is pursuing her dream of becoming a screenwriter, and the other one is like wants to go to college and like do like film stuff, but like he can't because he doesn't have the money for it. Like he's living in this cafe. So it's kind of a similar plot line in that sense because in Dare to Dream by Sarah Robinson, an episode, which I highly recommend, one of my favorite episode stories of all time, is about like a girl and she wants to pursue film, but she can't. She wants to become a screenwriter, but she can't because her mom is in the hospital, or not in the hospital, but like she's mentally unwell. I think she's like early Alzheimer's or something, and so she has to pay for her mom to be in this home, and like her mom's like the only thing she has, so like she has to be the one to support her and like pay for this home because like they don't have the money otherwise. Then there's the main character, the love interest guy, who is a filmmaker who like just is trying to make a film, and he then gets the main character to be the screenwriter for it. So I feel like it's very similar to that in the concepts of like their personality wise. I'm comparing it to that, so that made me really excited more to like continue reading this book. I find the writing, especially at the beginning more, I feel like it was just like hard to get into and like comprehend what was going on while I was like trying to tell you like who was who. But I feel like that's the only part I haven't really liked yet, was just like I felt like it was just info dumping and nothing was happening really. I get like I kind of needed to get to that point, but I was just kind of just didn't care at that point. I am excited to read more of this today, so I am going to try some editing stuff, so I'm going to put this down for a little bit, and I need to do some chores, so I'm going to listen probably to the Bride Test audiobook or something, I don't know. And that's the plans for today. Finished editing my wrap-up in TBR this morning, but I was doing that as a test to see if like there was an issue with my video editor. It doesn't seem to be that way. It seems to be an issue with my video, so I have to figure that out. I think it's like the save it's under, there's some issue. I don't know why, it's just being weird, so I have to figure out how I'm going to fix that so I can get that video up and then I can start uploading my other videos, because I can't upload my other videos unless I upload this video. That's the thing that's happening now, so I'm gonna go figure that out. I've been reading Emergency Contact on and off today. I haven't really read a whole ton of it. I keep getting distracted by Spotify. I don't want to listen to this or read this book without listening to music, so that's just a thing I need to do. I'm on page 77 currently, and things have gotten heated. Or things are going places. There's stuff happening. We're learning about more about Sam's past, which is really interesting. I talked about this in my last vlog, but the two characters, like when they met, like it wasn't. I don't want to say like. Not instantly, but like not how like typically like two characters meet who are gonna like romanticize each other. Like usually there's like a clear distinction about it, and like you obviously know because like those are the two perspectives in this book that they're gonna get romantically involved or whatever. But like what I found interesting is they kind of just like they're like, oh, and then this guy was there and he was there. I liked it that it wasn't like making it obvious in the sense, because like, you kind of knew, so it didn't have to go out their way, so it didn't describe him as a love interest. I don't know, I liked that. I liked it. It just was kind of refreshed. But then like a bit after, then she starts like talking about him a bit more, and then you're like They haven't really interacted since, but they're about to interact again, I think, soon. But we got a lot more backstory on Sam, and I was actually interested finally, and like, oh, I love him. I'm happy to get to know Penny. We're still getting to know her a little bit. I don't feel like I know as much about her as I'm knowing about Sam, maybe just because he has like a lot going on in his life, and I just kind of like want to give him a hug. I just want to give him a hug. Like, oh my goodness, Sam. But so far, I think I'm liking it more than other people have. So, and I think I'm going to be the unpopular opinion, so I'm hoping that stays, that I am the unpopular opinion. I think most people didn't like this book. They just found it okay. But, like, so far, it's getting better. I'm into it. I haven't picked up the Bride Test at all today. I'm planning on finishing this tomorrow. I'm, like, almost finished, so I should be able to finish this no problem tomorrow. I wish I had better news for this upstate, saying that I finished a book, but I finished a season of Survivor, so it's probably my last update during the readathon. I don't know if I'll do anything after. I don't feel the point. I might film another wrap-up thing, but, like, honestly, I could already give you my wrap-up right now. I didn't finish anything. This week was kind of probably one of my worst reading weeks in a while. I didn't do a lot this week. I didn't vlog a lot. Contemporary Thon was a fail for me. I tried, kind of. I had full intentions of finishing this, like, real quickly and then, like, moving on to Take Me There or something like that. But no. I have read a bit more of Emergency Contact. Not at all today, but I read it last night. I read up to page 140, so I'm 140 pages into it now. I'm really liking this book. So I'm really liking both of these books. I think, positively, I had a good reading week where I enjoyed what I was reading the whole time, but that somehow did not motivate me to finish anything. I could have listened to my audiobook a lot this week, and I just didn't, because I suck. And Emergency Contact, I just had a hard time getting into, but once I'm into it, like, I'm into it. Honestly, this is probably my last update for the readathon. I'm going to try to read more, but I'm starting another reading vlog tomorrow where I probably will be reading both of these things. I don't really feel like listening to audiobooks. I'm only feel like reading Emergency Contact right now, so I don't know. This is kind of just like, here's what I'm gonna do. I do have a manga called Kiss Him, Not Me, so I have the first manga here. So maybe I can get through this probably, like, pretty fast, within, like, an hour or so, and maybe I will read this, because, like, this is technically, like, it's a manga, but it's contemporary. This genre takes place in the real world, and it's, like, technically contemporary. I'm gonna read this, so then I have something else to update you, so I can say I finished one thing this week. We're gonna do that. I'll update guys once I have finished this manga. Alright, so I finished Kiss Him, Not Me by Jungkook. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and I apologize. This was interesting. I had a time with this. I kind of flew through it. It was kind of like each section kind of, like, started, like, a new storyline kind of thing, so it was kind of felt like a sitcom in that kind of way. So, like, reading an Archie comic, I guess, feels like to me. Archie comics feel like a sitcom. I know it's an anime, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue on with the series, the manga. I think I'm going to watch the anime and then go from there, because I find, like, when I watched that, I understood it a lot better. Reading this, there was, like, a lot of confusion in it, so I don't know if I'll continue with the manga. I might continue on with the manga. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. Here's how I'm going to describe it for you. I feel like somebody just telling you about it isn't enough. Basically, let's just say, this is basically like Insatiable, the beginning part, where it made me feel kind of like, Insatiable is kind of just like a weird show, so it kind of felt like that, but instead of, like, the main character becoming skinny because she was punched by a homeless man, she becomes skinny because she's crying in her room because her favorite fictional character from her favorite anime has died. And then all of a sudden, now that because she's pretty, she has become the Bachelorette. Like, I don't think she's, like, actually interested in any of the guys yet, but, like, there's, like, 4 guys who are kind of, like, coming and trying to romance her. There's one I'm specifically rooting for. I don't know his name, but, like, I'll find a picture of him. This guy, I believe. I don't know his name, but him. I'm rooting for him because they seem really cute together, and he's, like, she's, like, a fangirl, and so she's kind of, like, at first, like, she's, like, I gotta be normal around these guys, but then, like, she kind of came out of her shell and, like, started, like, talking about, like, her fandom stuff. She kind of just, like, gets out of her shell, starts talking about, like, how, like, she cares about this character. Kind of like how I care, like, I kind of was comparing it to how I care about Maxwell. Like, everyone kind of knows he's my, at least that know me super well, knows he's, like, my favorite fictional character of all time. I have a deep love for him, I think I related to it a lot in that sense, that it kind of, this character reminded me, like, that, like, she kind of reminded me of myself in that kind of way, but it was also kind of, some parts were, like, I feel like the beginning part was more weird than the second half. Like, I feel like it's very unrealistic, obviously, but, and I didn't like it was, like, that it's, like, basically, like, oh, now that she's skinny, like, and pretty, that all the guys are kind of going after her now, and I didn't really like that aspect. I don't like that. Give me Insatiable vibes there, because Insatiable seems to give the same kind of message in that sense that this kind of gave. I felt like that message was being given off, which I don't agree with. I'm gonna do my wrap up now, because I don't think I'm really gonna read a lot tonight. Maybe I'll read like some pages, but I'm not gonna finish another book tonight. In total, I completed one book, Kiss Him Not Me. I'm giving this probably 3 stars. It was an interesting time. I read 200 pages of The Bride Test by Helen Huang. I thought I would finish this week. I was like, this is gonna be no problem, but I don't know why I haven't finished it yet. I need to pick it back up again. I think I want to finish Emergency Contact first. I would like to finish this book because I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a fun time. I really enjoy the love story. I think I'm still gonna give it 5 stars. And then we have Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi, which I read the first 140 pages of, but I've been wanting to read this book for quite a while now, and I finally got it from the library, even though it's like 5 days overdue. But I want to finish this book before I return it because it's getting really good and it's making me happy. So I think overall, I think a lot of the books that I did pick up this week, I did enjoy while reading them, even if I didn't read a lot of them. I'm glad, like, you know, like, quality over quantity. Am I right? I'm right. If I'm enjoying these 2 books and just, like, spending more time with them, I'm not gonna complain, you know? Like, it's fine. I did complete something, so I feel like I did read something for this vlog, so I don't feel bad. I don't know. If I feel like if I don't complete something during a vlog, then, like, it's a waste putting it up, because I'm showing you a video where I don't read anything, and I just don't like doing that. But I feel like this is gonna be like a pretty short vlog, as I didn't really vlog a lot throughout this week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of this lovely face. Also, I uploaded my like 4 videos today. I mean, 2 of them were the same video, but I figured I had to split that into 2 parts. I couldn't upload it all as one. But I'm glad that video is finally up, because that video has been a stress and a half to film, read for, and upload, and edit. I'm glad it's up. I worked really hard on it, so I'm really happy about that, and it took me a lot of time. So anyways, I will see you guys soon with another video. Probably reading vlog next week. I have some other videos I'm planning on editing, because I filmed some other stuff, but I have a reading vlog going up soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye!